But it's cheaper, and the cops do it too, so no one really fucking cares all that much.
Okay, so now I have a question.
Hmm?
If by chance that you have... Is it a photo ID, or is it just a card?
It's,
Oh, hold on. We're streaming now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Can they hear us, or nah? Okay. Okay, continue. Sorry, I thought they were able to hear us. I didn't want to start talking TOS stuff.
I don't actually know whether or not it's a photo ID thing.
Okay. Well, we can ask your dad after, then, when the stream is over.
Maybe, yeah.
If it isn't a photo ID, why can't you just use his third son's native card and say, "Hey, I'm him."
Technically, Jacob doesn't count as native enough according to the government to get a card.
Oh, that's bullshit. He's native in my eyes. He's the most native that I know.
He's not genetically native enough according to the government to get a card.
And I'm not genetically apparently Italian, but hey, you know, the government says that too in Italy. So even though that I'm technically, I have a question. If your father is Italian, then you would be the second generation, correct?
So he was born and lived most of his life in Italy, right?
Yeah.
And then he moved to Canada.
And then moved to America.
Or the United States, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot you lived in the US for a second because I'm used to talking about this with other people here.
Yeah,
so that would make you first generation American.
Okay. First generation American or Italian?
That would Italian?
Yeah. Because technically, until the law passes, until the law passes that null and voids this statement that I'm making right now, apparently, anybody that has Italian blood is considered an Italian citizen. So I don't know if that considers me as an Italian native, but if it does, would that make me first generation or?
Well, because your dad moved to the United States, and then presumably you were born.
Yeah.
That would make you first generation American. I don't know what. Like, you have Italian ancestry directly through your father.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just wanted to make sure
for that.
I just wanted to make sure because that would be funny to me. Okay.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run it!
Hello. Welcome to the third stream of our Nuzlocke. Hopefully we're gonna do the first trial this stream. That would be nice. So we did our grinding.
Yippee.
Traveling pretty fun. Shut up. There we go. We got everyone. Whoops. We got everyone up to level.
Level 15. Nice.
All right. So looks like there's a trainer here.
Trainer here.
Yep.
First trainer in a while.
Welcome, trial goer. Think you can handle the ordeal of defeating a beauty? Probably.
Easily. Piece of cake.
Beauty Crystal. What do you got?
Hold on. Is it Crystal or Crystal, like the champagne game?
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
No, that's me making a Futurama joke. You're
fine. No, I accidentally kept it on the starting soon screen, but we got it back up.
Oopsie daisy.
Okay.
All right, we're working now.
Yippee!
Yeah. Yeah, it's real nice. All right.
Okay, so this is our first encounter with a cutie fly. Cutie fly is bug fairy.
Okay, so bite should probably do it then.
Use steel if you have it.
I don't have.
Don't use bite.
Don't use
either
bite.
steel or poison is the best for him.
Oh. I think.
Yeah. So fairy is one of the few types that directly counter dark. So you're gonna want to use something steel or poison.
I think. What about? Let's just see what. I'm not gonna send a match. Okay, only has dark and normal stuff.
Yeah. So, fun fact. As we know, Pokemon is a rock paper scissors game with a lot of freaking numbers. But did you know that each rock paper scissors is based off of a real life situation?
I did actually hear about this.
Yes. Can you guess the reason why that fairy is weak to steel and poison?
Steel, because traditionally the fairies of Irish myth were weak to unworked iron, which steel contains. Poison, I don't know.
Okay. So, halvesies on the first one, because that is true. It's actually more simple than that. It's basically the combination between fairy tale and reality.
Oh, I didn't know.
So, cities, sky buildings, skyscrapers, that stuff is the complete opposite from a fantasy story or fairy tales, because everything is mythological, magic, stuff like that. As for poison, it's actually based off of a very famous corporation that we all know and love, that we've had since your father's time, called Disney.
Care for it. Remember to press Y.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Yep, you're fine. Don't worry, you can always go into the menu and do it manually.
Pokemon refresh.
Yeah. But, yes, it's based off of Disney and how almost every single Disney villain has given, or, like, mythological, like Disney-like story, like Little Mermaid, Snow White, stuff like that, have always, the evil villain has always given the princess an evil item or an evil curse on them, which is
poison.
Which is a poison to the body. Therefore, poison is super effective against, lo and behold, fairy types, fairy tales. And then there's one more typing that I think it's fighting. I forget. I assume it's fighting. Let me check.
Okay. Go to the center.
I'm just gonna pick a random fairy type that's pure fairy. No, it's actually the opposite of fighting. So it's steel.
Oh, no.
Poison.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, steel
Center.
and poison.
You just passed it.
Oh.
And then, do we know the reason
Go
why?
up the road.
Okay. Oh, up.
No, not that way up the road. That way up the road. Yeah.
Yeah,
See that circular building on the map there? That's the
Oh.
Pokemon Center.
the one that looks like a Pokeball
Okay.
on the map. Yeah. And can we guess the reason why that dragon is not able to attack a fairy?
Because fairy tales are usually about knights defeating dragons or something like that.
Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wing. Yes. Most of the time that has anything with Dungeons and Dragons related or fairy tales that involve the queen is in another castle, aka Mario and stuff like that. They've had the fairy tale where the princess is in the castle and needs to be saved like a damsel in distress, and the thing that is preventing the prince from saving them is a dragon.
Usually a dragon, yeah.
Most of the time a dragon.
Could also be based off of the story of Saint George as well.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to make it biblical and less fairy tales.
Exactly.
But anyway.
I mean, again, it is all about it's more easy than it sounds for these things. So
just requires you to stop and think for a second. Wait a minute, why is this weak to this? I guess that makes sense. Like, Psychic is weak to Dark, Bug, and... what is it? Ghost. Three major human fears.
Exactly. All part of the psyche. Therefore, if, like clowns, if they were part of one, they would be part of the fear.
Clown type?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, if they came out with a more distinct Mr. Mime kind of deal, I would be like if it looked more like a clown, I wouldn't be able to play Pokemon. Like, that's clearly, how bad it is.
Clearly you've never heard of Blacephalon.
Don't get me started on that Pokemon. Alright?
Riftloon.
That's ghost type. I think it's either ghost flying or just straight ghost.
This is ghost flying, so dark works well on this.
Oh. Lightning, rocks.
Lightning, rocks,
other ghost moves.
Other ghost moves, I think bugs as well.
Aftermath. Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll just open up a Pokemon chart. Pokemon chart.
Please
to help.
Stop. Alright, kid.
There's always the kid that's shouting about kneecaps in every game.
Yeah, because we love our kneecaps. Again, it's my headcanon that they're talking about that whoever is talking about kneecaps is like the person that turns into the bronze kneecaps from Fairly Odd Parents.
I always just thought it was like ordering the Pokemon to go for the kneecaps.
Sure. But it's my personal headcanon that Pokemon, when they were in the Pokemon series, when they were kids, they got so distraught over the fact that they lost so many battles that they turned into an evildoer, and they cared about their kneecaps so much that he became the bronze kneecap.
That could work.
That's my headcanon. But that's also because of the fact that I love crossovers in stupid ways.
I think we're coming up on a new zone here.
I think so.
This is technically a new zone. Because it has to do with the beach.
Okay.
Yeah, Big Wave Beach.
Oh, get down.
There's also a trainer right there you can fight.
Okay.
Most likely got water types.
Alola, Trout Goer. You've never seen Surfer before?
Kanto has many surfers.
Surfer Carlton. Okay.
Is it pronounced Delibird or Delibird?
Delibird.
What is Delibird?
It's supposed to be a play on words, where it's supposed to be delivery bird.
But it could also be delivered, because, like, delivered,
Yeah,
but
delivered.
bird.
Yeah, exactly. I think the exact translation from Japanese into English is something along the lines of delivery bird or something, you know, like it's like super.
Either way,
it's like almost an exact translation of like specifically a bird that delivers.
I mean, either way, it's a great play on words.
Yeah. Also, my headcanon that delibirds are actually Santa Claus in this game.
They're the Santa Claus of the Pokemon world.
Yes, mainly because that they give presents as either good things or bad things. Most of the time, bad things if you've been naughty, good things if you've been nice. So therefore, if you're attacking the Delibird, they give you bombs that explode from 10 damage to 90 damage. Which is completely random, by the way. So RNG within RNG. Within RNG. And then, if you decide to not attack the Delibird, again, also headcanon, they give you healing. So, which, again, is also RNG within RNG within RNG. So.
Hold their breath. I don't know.
Did this woman just imply that Mantine doesn't need to breathe?
Maybe. Lola.
I honestly don't know.
For Mantine Servant. You can enjoy some epic waves here.
Honestly, I've kind of, as much as I'm kind of on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I do very much enjoy the designs of the Paradox Pokemon.
Yeah.
With Iron Valiant and Iron Bundle so far being my favorites.
Yeah. If you see on the bottom of your screen, there is a flag. I believe it's red. Colorblind, sorry. There you go.
Here we go.
You better be
ready. So basically what this was to be able to say, hey, when you finish beating up the Kahuna, you come over here and instead of, taking a ship, you're gonna ride the Mantine.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a between islands, and it's a mini game. If you beat the mini game, you get nothing special, but you get bragging rights.
Hell yeah. That's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are genuinely some Pokedex entries that are fucked up. Like, Hypno kidnapping children to eat their dreams, Phantom being the soul of a dead child in a tree stump. Like, there's some really weird shit in the Pokedex entries.
Do you
mostly the ghost types.
Yeah, mostly the ghost types. Do you know what Drift Plumes is?
That kids cube or something?
When kids get lost, either in forests or in large locations that look like forests, aka a giant city, they kidnap them by whisking them away up in the air really high. Or stealing them away forever. Or at least try to. However, as you can tell in the actual not only Pokemon series, but also if you read the manga too, I don't expect anyone to read it, it's so fucking old. They don't do that. They're actually pretty freaking nice. And most of the time, the Pokemon are actual tricksters. They're not actual, like, killers, if that makes sense.
I love Miss Magius's Pokedex entry. It's literally Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We do spells and shit.
Yeah.
Team Skull. No one can stop us from acting hard-headed.
Yeah, watch me use gang signs that don't actually make gang signs.
I love these guys. They're so fucking goofy.
I liked that line of, you keep up those ridiculous ridiculous dance moves even while riding on Mantine's back.
You can't do these ridiculous dance moves. Each time when you do, you always fall off, and each time we always need to save you. Each time.
Somebody, please
Stop
help
it.
these numbskulls away
like,
from
nah.
Mantine.
It's like, how else am I supposed to bust sick moves?
All right,
And
so
then
they've
this is
probably
where
got
you-
poison and dark. So I would
Yeah, this is where you fight them again. That sometimes bug too.
poison, dark, bug. Those are usually what they've got going.
Yeah.
So I put maybe mailman and battery out front.
You can literally put anyone out, even Big Bertha, if you really wanted to. It does not matter because Big Bertha is able to tank everything. With 54 HP as well as being really, really tanky physically. And then everyone else just probably most likely goes first with speed. Except if you're against like a Zubat.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Mailman, and then you said Big Bertha?
That or battery. Though, wait, if they have dark types, Big Top might not be a bad choice.
Again, I don't think it matters here. What matters is just
Alright,
going all out.
let's do this. What are you looking at,
Yeah.
short stuff? Huh?
Every single one of these mons that they have are complete and utter
Kid.
awful. Always.
You want a scrap tiny trainer? A battle, yo? You might have beat us in Howell
have to-
City. Huh?
I was gonna say they have to like fucking like put them in a straitjacket so they'll actually sleep and stop throwing gang signs.
I think they're physically incapable of stopping.
Stopping?
It's a-
Yeah, no.
It's a nervous tick.
Drowsy.
The moment that they stop, just like spoink, they die.
If they ever stop throwing gang signs, their hearts
If they
stop.
ever stop throwing gang signs. Like, even look at this. Their idol is throwing gang signs.
Yeah.
Even Drowsy's throwing gang
Yeah.
signs.
Exactly. I
Okay.
think this is the first time that you actually see a Pokemon trainer that is part of the BBEG gang actually use a Psychic type, by the way.
Okay, so Drowsy's psychic.
Yeah.
So,
like, dark moves work.
yeah,
Bug type moves work.
I believe battery
Ghost
has
moves.
bite. Yeah, battery has.
Moves work.
Yeah, battery has bite. So,
I have generational beef with Metatite and Metacham. I have.
pound.
I
wanna know-
fucking hated them ever since Diamond and Pearl.
You want to know beef? Try Gen 2 against a Stantler. They literally refuse to get in the Pokeball. Mantine refused to get into the Pokeball. And then in the future, when they came out with the evolution, the pre-evolution for Mantine, Mantike was awful to catch. Like, they made me use all of the balls. They made me have to kill them because they struggled to death. Like, everything. It was wild.
Seriously, Holmes Life? You're too strong for a kid, yo. Oh, and I didn't know that.
Between these two idiots, they've got a Zubat and a Drowsy.
Ugh, I've got to
One
go.
each.
I've got to go make someone else miserable to feel better.
Each one has a single brain,
to the Lima
single
again,
half of a brain cell, by the way.
I'm down with
I'm
that.
pretty sure the entirety of Team Skull is sharing a single brain cell, and Guzma has it most of the time.
Yeah.
What a
Guzma is the only one that has the actual scary Pokemon in the whole entire crew, by the way.
I remember seeing a clip from the anime where Ash's Torracat tried to hit the Golisopod with a fire blast, and it bugged out and dropped the fucking Scizor in to take the hit for it.
Man, Mantine won't be subjected to their terrible surfing skills thanks to you. Damn.
I don't even consider them surfing skills. I just consider it a waste.
Yeah. Waste
Throwing
of
gang
time.
signs on top of a man time.
Yeah, throwing gang signs on top of man time because they're not holding on the actual safety rope.
I bet you could take on Captain Alima's trial with how well you handled that battle. Even Kahuna Hala would probably say you're ready to take on all of Alola. He says that you're ready. Come back here and we'll get you up on Mantine in no time. Really gonna make
That's video game for come back later once you've accomplished the objective.
Alright.
Come back when you're stronger.
Do I go up here then? I'm actually gonna go back to the center.
You can actually go up there. I think if you go up there, there's an item if you follow the way.
Okay.
Yeah, look, there's a little area behind the surfboard shop that you can get to through there.
Okay. Gonna go to the center.
If you go up.
Oh.
Not
if you
that
go
way.
up that ramp.
Yeah, that way. Yeah. There you go.
Heyo.
Now look for the item. They should show you the be a ball on the somewhere hidden maybe.
Oh, it's right there.
Kyukimuka. There you go.
White herb.
A white herb.
All right, Herb.
Yeah, why do they have surfboards if they surf on mantines? Is it for the people who, like...
Some people are in it for the sport, my dude.
Is it like for the people who can't handle the mantine, they give them a surfboard instead?
Okay.
No, usually, it's sort of like, how people use either surfboards or people go, not fishing, but, dolphin riding, those kind of things. Dolphin riding is basically the same thing as the manti riding, except, you know, not with a harness, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, I'm gonna go back to the center. Just because I got
Yep.
beat up a little.
Oh my god, yeah. They're doing it
please.
analog. They're surfer hipsters.
Like listening on vinyl.
Oh, you're into mantine surfing? Well, I surf on a surfboard.
So who should I give the white herb to?
The white herb is a single-use item that will disappear the moment it's used, so it really doesn't matter. It will be consumed upon activating.
Yeah.
Like,
So whatever the activation is will tell you on the item screen.
I think it's when you get your statuses lowered, the white herb prevents that from happening.
Yeah, restore any lowered stat. In battle.
Yeah.
You get like
So like if so it could work if it's curse, you know?
Yeah.
And you give it to Big Bertha. Curse will get rid of the lowered stats.
Okay.
I mean, White Herb will get rid of the lowered stats after when used. However, it's only used once, so if you use Curse and the White Herb is on them, and it's a small Pokemon battle instead of, you know, the Elite Four or the Champion, before then, the White Herb is already gone, and you basically just wasted it. So
okay. So
don't succumb to potion hoarding, Jack. Just use the herb.
Yeah, so like that's like if you want to use it on like one of the challenge locations, or if you want to use it on a champion, or if you wanted to use it in the rank system. That's what the White Orb is for.
Okay.
But also, you also have an unlimited amount of bag space, thanks to the great idea of what we call convenience. So
this guy's a Murkrow. Challenged by Gentleman Stanley.
Miami retiree, Stanley.
Murkrow. Is Murkrow flying?
Dark flying.
Dark flying, okay.
Or flying dark, one of the two.
Okay.
Flying dark.
So I'm not sure Mailman will do much to it.
It's fine, honestly.
I mean,
it's a level 10 versus a 15. With you being the higher, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you have level advantage. You don't even really need type advantage.
Yeah.
I'll just water pulse it.
It's stab, so it's gonna do more damage.
Astonish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I assume we'll end up with more white herbs and other types of consumable items throughout the game, so if you want to use it, you probably don't really have to worry about losing it, because I guarantee you'll get another.
Yeah.
Okay. More trainers. What's this way? Oh.
Congratulations, you found the berry farm.
Oh.
So basically what happens is that, see the palm tree?
Yeah.
Talk to the dude first, I'll literally explain everything.
Ho! You and Wingo are doing the island challenge. Great. Well, I'm going to give you a berry then. Oran berry.
By the way, this is technically a new encounter.
Oh.
There is a Pokemon encounter here.
Okay. Oran berries.
Because you are in a new area.
Yeah.
You can feed a berry to a Pokemon or let one hold a berry, and they'll eat it when they need it. By the way, young one, are you interested in becoming a berry master? Sure.
Say yes. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
You look quite promising. Alright, first of all, get a person berry. Okay. Would it be one of these?
where
Interact with the berry pile.
Yeah.
Heyo.
There you go.
There's still more berries beneath the tree. Oran. Still more berries. Another Oran. Nice. And you should tell the authorities.
Quite possibly, yes.
Alright, now do I talk to him again?
What authorities exist on this island?
Get a person berry?
Officer Jenny, but she doesn't exist other than the anime.
I had it. But that's a great start to become.
They're actual
berry
police
man.
officers, by the way, but they're old men, so I don't think they're able to chase down other people.
I'll offer this as a reward. Hey, citrus berry.
There's that one super tired old guy on one of the other islands who's basically the one thing keeping Team Skull back.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so what you do here is go into the fields.
Okay. Oh, are they here?
Yeah. Yeah, so here are all the locations where you're able to make berries.
Okay.
I believe it's been a while since I've done this. It's been a while. Try clicking on one of the locations, I think, or there's a person that you need to talk to, one of the two.
Okay.
Maybe go in the house?
Maybe.
Maybe. Also talk to him just in case, or is it the thing?
Oh, there's someone here.
Yeah, it's her. Yeah, there.
These are the berry fields, but there aren't any berry trees growing here. You want to know why? Sure.
Yes.
Well, you see, we came here to the Alola region thinking to help spread the word about using fertilizer in the berry fields here too. The town where we come from, a place called Camphor Town in Kalos, grows plenty of berries in the nearby fields, and we use fertilizer to help grow our berries. But in the Alola region, people don't have to do a thing to help berries grow. You can sit back and let nature and Pokemon do all the work, and you'll have more berries and you'll know what to do with. And that's why we stopped bothering with trying to farm in the fields here. In fact, now we're the ones who are enamored with the Alolan berry culture. My new dream is to try to become a true berry master here in Alola. Okay.
It's a cult.
Alright. So now...
Okay, so see the wooden crate?
Oh, the wooden crate?
Yeah.
It's full of fertilizer the old man has made. Okay.
Alright, how about talk to the guy or go inside the house, one of the two?
Okay.
Like I said, I haven't gotten the clue what to do here anymore.
Alola is great. You can get plenty of berries without planting berries in a berry field. Some Pokemon gather around trees trying to get berries as well. Alright, I guess we'll go in the house then.
The worst case scenario, you talk to the Delibird.
One of the many, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sticker. Sticker. I want that sticker.
Wait a minute, are you telling me Alima broke into this guy's fucking house to put a sticker on his wall?
Don't question it.
Kiki.
Alright,
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
A lap. Oh, trash can. Oh, I can't check it. That's lame.
They don't want you sniffing around in the trash can. They're
Herber.
hiding something.
Ah, the Delibird pulled a revive out of somewhere. Well,
Great.
thanks. That's not really going to be very
Money.
useful to. I mean, yeah, we could sell it. DD. Okay. Can I go in here?
I don't think there's anything in here.
Aw. Well, I think that's...
Just break in and loot this guy's house while he's standing outside.
Yeah.
I don't know, try talking to his Delibird, see if it says anything.
Brr.
Or talk to the lady in the field again, maybe.
Pokemon in the rich nature provide all the berries we could ever need. Maybe I should start trying to grow some tasty veggies in this field here instead. I guess she was
There's a
singing
sticker
that.
on the side of the house.
Oh! I love how Ilima was all about like, oh, Team Skull is... Oh, there's a Pokeball there trying to steal my stickers, and I'm the one stealing the stickers.
Well, you're intended to be doing the thing in the first place.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
good for bug moves.
Nice.
That's silver powder.
Yeah.
Give that to Battery, and his bug moves will be powered up.
I'm so used to playing Fire Red on the Switch that I keep pressing B. Oops. I keep pressing B to select something, but it's just the back button. So give to Battery?
Yeah, give that to Battery. It'll power up his bug moves.
Okay. I might give the White Herb to like Big Top or something.
I think giving it to Bertha for Curse would be the best option.
Okay.
Because then it removes the bad shit that Curse does and keeps the good shit.
Alright.
Because
Anything
Curse
else?
lowers your speed, right?
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember.
But it increases your attack and your defense.
Ah, Big Mushroom. Keep forgetting I can't just walk across these fields.
It really does look like you should be able to.
Yeah, but it's like an invisible barrier. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Oh, I found a repel.
Well, that's good.
Repel is like useful in like caves and stuff like that.
Yeah. It
Do
also works better if you put your most powerful Pokemon out in front.
Yeah. Do I like place the berries here or something?
I don't know if you can.
All right. Well, I'll just leave and.
That was an experience.
Come back there. Oh.
Oh, it's these nerds again. These guys
Verdant.
wandered in from an entirely different game.
Verdant Cavern, showing very high numbers. It would. In the heart of this cave lies an item that has an undeniable connection to the blinding one. I keep changing these guys' voices, but I don't know what voices to do for them. I certainly would like to investigate this place. Shall we go in then? No. Seems that people are not allowed within this verdant cavern without specific reason. We should ask the president to arrange for some special accommodations on our behalf. We don't yet have the means to capture Pokemon on our own, after all. Okay. Cool.
Who are these fucking guys?
Trainer tips. Trying to take another person's Pokemon makes you no different than a thief. Pokeballs are only to be used to try to catch wild Pokemon that have no trainers. Well, thanks. I wasn't planning on it. Oh, the flag's over there. Is this a new area? I don't remember if it said anything. I'm gonna go back and go back in.
I don't think you've caught anything.
Hold on. Let me just see.
No, this isn't a new area.
Well, hold on. Oh, no, because I caught the Pokemon there. Alright. Oh, well.
We're still on route, what is this, route 3? 2? 3? Whichever one.
Hold on. I'm just checking real quick. See if... Yeah, I think we've already got that. Yeah.
There's a Pokemon Center up ahead.
Yep. There's also... Oh, looks like that's a
How
trainer.
much do you want to bet there's an item back there?
Probably. Hey, let's battle. I can check. Last Isabella. Flabebe.
Grass Fairy?
To say it looks kind of fairy. If it's grass fairy, then I think mailman should get out of there.
We don't have anything. We do have battery.
Yeah, that's true.
Battery's a bug, so if it's grass type, he'll be good against it.
And then
Bite won't really work out well, but Bug Bite will.
mailman's water type, I believe.
Water Flag.
Water flying. Yeah, Vine Whip. Did nothing. Alright.
That was a good choice.
Damn. Not very effective.
Not
It almost killed it. Almost killed it.
Might be the fairy typing.
Maybe. Well, it's gonna be dead after this
Maybe
anyways.
Maybe it's not grass at all. Maybe it's just fairy.
Maybe, but it had Vine Whip.
Some certain things can learn moves that aren't stab.
True. Oh, right.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is Flabebe fairy type? Like
Yes.
just straight fairy type?
Yes.
Okay.
Super potion. Okay. There might actually be...
Later, and if it's
Oh, that patch
evolutions,
leads to the Pokemon Center.
Okay.
in later evolutions for him, they become a special defense wall.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How's it, my dude? Your Pokemon doing alright?
one
Yeah,
of the
fine.
highest in the game.
Well, I know Linton and the rest of my team have seen better days, that's for sure. Come on, my dude. Let's stop by the PMC. Just say Pokemon Center, dude. PMC.
Who the hell calls it a PMC?
You know the Verdant Cavern place, right? I guess it's kind of like
How?
sacred to Tapu Koko.
How does?
You aren't even allowed to go into it unless you're on your island challenge. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I have something pretty amazing to share with you, my dude. You lucky thing. I can't wait to hear it. What is it? Oh, 3 revive. More things I can sell. Revives are solid items to have. If your Pokemon faints in battle and can't go on, then a revive will perk them right back up.
Can I raise the dead?
Great money.
Yeah, more things you can sell. You probably won't find revives here. Did you know that Pokemart sometimes sell different things? Oh, really?
store sells different items across different locations?
Fun
No.
fact.
Mind-blowing concept.
Not
Fun
just
fact.
that.
Probably those that played earlier games know that the separation of the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart.
The two clerks at the counter even sell different things from one another.
Diamond and Pearl were my first
Wow.
Pokemon games, and that was the last generation where the Pokemart and the Poke Center were separate buildings.
You tap it and play with it a lot, then you can use Roto Loto too, right? That's right. Give me a tap when my eyes flash. Awesome. Do it, my dude. Do it. Try Roto Loto for me.
What is Roto Loto?
Touch my eyes when they flash. See what you
Lotto. Like Rotom Lottery.
Oh, Lotto.
Yeah.
Lotto. Okay.
Roto. Okay. It's a new feature that pops up special powers.
Oh, this
And
must
then
have been
just
an
click
Ultra
the-
Sun, Ultra Moon thing.
Yes. And then just click whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. What did I get? Amazing power. 2 Roto boosts. Power that boosts the stats of your Pokemon. Okay. That's so cool. Roto Loto can even make your team stronger. I wonder what other kind of Rotom powers there are too. Okay. I mean, I might as well rest them, even though they're fully healed.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing when I played Moon. I played, like, regular Moon. There's so much that's, like, similar but different.
Hey, have you got a moment? You live here in Alola, right? I've got a favor I'd like to ask. Do you mind? No problem.
Oh, is this the Alolan Meowth for a normal Meowth?
So glad that you
Yeah.
listened to a request for the
This
Solo
is
thing.
the trade for the Alolan differences.
My darling hubby, it's her honeymoon. We were looking for berries. We thought this Pokemon called Crabrawler. My darling hubby fell in love at first sight with Crabrawler. Anyway, I wanted to ask if you could catch one of those Crabrawler for me. If I know what kind of Pokemon it is, I could probably go and catch one myself. You may be able to find Crabrawler in a pile of fallen berries. If you catch one and come back to show me its Pokedex entry, I can pay you for your trouble. Okay. I think I'll get myself a treat at the cafe to pump myself up before trying the first trial. Okay. You don't... Okay. I think I already got something from a Pokemart or Poke Cafe. What do you want?
Beans.
Pokemon trainer, aren't you? Have you caught Spearow? I have not caught Spearow. I see. If you change your mind, please let me know.
I really particularly want a Hawlucha.
Give your Pokemon berries to hold. They can eat them when they need to in battle. The manufactured healing items like potions are no good as held items. Pokemon can't use them on their own. Okay. Should I visit the Pokemart? What do I...
Well, we can sell all those revives we're not going to use.
True. Pokemart, may I help you? How many do I have? Oh, I have 7 of them. It's for 7,000. It's not bad. Thank you. When I did played Fire Red, I did the Nugget Bridge exploit, which also gives you a lot of money. No, I didn't mean to click on you again.
It's the easiest way playing Fire Red and Leaf Green to remove your money troubles.
Yeah.
Also proof that they basically just directly ported the damn thing.
Oh, there's another flag over here. Oh, who are you?
That's Ilima's trial.
Okay. Greetings. Captain Ilima here. My trial begins mere step from here in Verdant Cavern. Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture in unless you've prepared some potions and so forth. through attempting the trials during the island challenge, one can exceed his or her own limits. That is what the Alolan people believe. Once you enter Verdant Cavern, you will not be able to leave until you have completed the trial. Are you prepared for the trial?
Are we prepared for the trial?
Pretty sure. We should be good. Yeah, we should be good.
Okay. You think you're ready? Then let's go on in.
Yep. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. Let's just see, So, what type of Pokemon does Alima have? I don't remember.
He's got 2 normal types.
2 normal types. Okay.
He's got, next time we fight him, he'll have a Gumshoos and a Smeargle that has Water Gun, Leafage, and Ember.
Water Gun, Leafage, and Ember. Okay. So... who would be good for that, then? Kansas has 2 normal moves, a ground move, and a fairy move. Baby doll eyes.
I think there's also stuff off to the left. We may be able to find a different route. Also, when we're going through the cavern, if it counts as a new area and they let us catch things, we might get a new Mon in there too.
Wait, is this a new area?
No, I don't think it is.
Alright. So who would you send out front, then?
Well, I don't remember what's in the cave, but given the name Verdant Cavern, it sounds like it would be a lot of grass types.
Okay.
So I'd probably put Battery up front.
Oh, I remember. Alright, let's go in.
Alright, we can no longer leave until the trial is over.
Okay.
So we're stuck here until we win or die.
Well, let's hope the latter doesn't happen. Let me formally welcome you to Verdant Cavern. I am your captain, Alima. Allow me to explain the basics of my trial. What you should attempt to do is... That's a Rattata. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in their dens. Then reach the pedestal deep within the cave, and collect the Z Crystal there. You'll need to be completely in sync with your Pokemon to succeed. Oh dear, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Many strong Pokemon make their home in this cave, but one stronger and more fearsome than all the rest, known as a Totem Pokemon, also resides here. It will be the greatest obstacle you face as you attempt to clear my trial. By the way, until you clear the trial, you will not be able to catch Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. Okay. Oh, so I'm assuming we can only do it after we've completed the trial. This is but one of the 8 trials you will face during your island challenge. And it begins now, the trial of Captain Alima.
Okay, so in our version, it's going to be an Alolan Raticate.
Yeah, so normal dark.
Okay. There's a Pokemon here. All den here.
This game is called Play Peekaboo, so be careful.
Yeah. Ow. Nice. Hey, battery, you're level 16. Battery wants to learn the move Spark. Oh. Spark. The user throws an electrically charged tackle at the target. This may also leave the target with paralysis.
Who's learning Spark? Battery?
Battery.
Is Battery a physical or a special attacker?
Looks like a physical attacker.
Though the special attack isn't far behind.
No. If I am going to get Spark, though, would you get rid of String Shot?
Well, that depends. How often do you see yourself lowering something's speed by 2 stages?
I don't know. I haven't used it yet. Probably not very often. I know it harshly lowers your speed, though. What is... The target is gripped and squeezed from both sides to inflict damage. Vice Grip. Do other Pokemon have Vice Grip?
No, I don't believe so. Well, wait, what? Sorry, ask me the question again?
Do other Pokemon in our party have Vice Grip?
Oh, it doesn't matter about whether or not they're the same. It matters more so on not just how much damage, but also it also depends on whether or not it's stab.
Yeah.
So if you want to get rid of Vice Grip, that's fine, because Spark is going to be one of your main damages, along with Bug Bite. So
Okay. Alright.
you can even get rid of Bite if you really wanted to, if you know that for a fact that you're going to keep this Pokemon. So
I'll just get rid of Vice Grip.
yeah.
Hello.
I'm trying to
Icy
find
Wind.
information on this Totem Raticate, but I can't seem to...
Defense stat is increased.
The user attacks with a gust of chilled air. This also lowers the opposing Pokemon's speed stats.
I can't seem to find out, like, what level.
Round 15-ish.
12. Okay, yeah, I found it. Oh, that's Moon.
Yeah.
In Ultra Moon, it's +1 defense aura, and it summons level 10. It's level 12, and it summons level 10 Rattatas to help it.
Yeah.
It's dark
Okay.
normal.
Okay, Icy Wind.
It does know Super Fang, which is kind of scary, but
Yeah. This is whatever you want to get rid of. I highly recommend keeping both the water and disarming voice.
So
Change
Ditching Pound,
Icy
then?
Wind. Yeah.
okay. Because
all 3 of those will eventually be stab, right?
Yeah, 3 of them will be stab, and then Icy Wind is just to make sure that the speed stat is lowered while doing damage.
And it's a stab, and it's an anti-dragon measure.
Yeah. Which honestly doesn't really matter, considering that we already have Disarming Voice going for something else like Moonblast, but you know.
Rattata.
Yeah. So you got this Rattata, and then you have another, and then you have Eradicate to fight.
Yeah, you have one more Rattata and then Eradicate with more Rattatas.
It's Rattata, Rattata, Eradicate, and then the Totem Raticate. I guess there's also possibly a Team Skullgrunt in here.
I'm assuming it's in that thing. Eradicate?
It came out of that thing and attacked you. You have to go up and to the left.
Okay. I thought there was
You see back there?
Hey, you got Brick Break.
You see that hole in the wall in the back right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where you're going.
There's another thing there as well. Oh. Can't climb up those stairs, though.
This is the peekaboo part.
Yeah. So I have to peekaboo in here?
Peekaboo. Yeah, it's a pattern.
Nothing inside. Okay. So now I have to go over there?
Yeah. Peekaboo.
First look at this, X defense.
An X defense.
Nothing inside. Okay.
And now you have to figure out how to get to that third one.
Through here. Super potion. Nothing inside. Oh my god. Alright.
Are we doing something wrong?
Oh! Yo, yo, yo! Get your bad Beach Boys back again. Remember us? Sorry, who are you?
Objectively the funnier response.
Alright. Oh, I see. Just because we switched places, you can't tell who we are anymore? Who cares about that anyway? We're here to mess this trial up, yo. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, let's get that Pokemon,
Grunty
homie.
and Grumpy are gonna always try and find you to cause trouble, so... Sometimes with new Pokemon, by the way, so...
Okay.
I think this one's the guy with the drowsy.
Yes, was.
Drowsy, okay.
See, sometimes they keep the same Pokemon, sometimes they don't. It's a Gamba. Honestly,
Just
it's
bite
been
the fuck
so
out of
long.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Since it's been so long since I've frickin' played this
Oh,
game, I
bug bite, that's
completely forget. Or at least played the standard version.
Yeah, I played regular Moon. I never played any of the Ultra games.
Yeah.
Is it cool for me to
Well, that
be in
was
Team
literally
Skull if I'm
one
this
turn.
brittle?
Yeah, like I said, you're at the point where the level is only meant
What's up
for
with
for
Real.
two different things. The Big Kahuna and the Totem Pokemon. That's it. Everything else is slapstick.
This kid's mad strong, yo. I love these guys. Nah, I didn't even like that. This kid is straight up dangerous, homie.
Straight up dangerous, homie.
Hello. I don't know, man. Isn't this whole place trouble? Yeah, it totally is, homie. Okay. I mean, that thing is so strong that regular Pokemon don't even want to come out and battle. I love those guys.
And out they go.
They're
Now
so
we just
goofy.
have to challenge that last one.
Yo, kid, you know there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back here somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you. The guy in the back is still just doing gang signs.
Like,
Now we're...
I mean, if they ever stop throwing gang signs like a
They
spoink,
die.
their heart
They
stops.
start to die. They start to die.
Now we're not going
They're
out
so-
like that.
Listen, look, that's the face of a shocked Pikachu. All right, he's
That
so
is the
shocked
face of
that
someone-
he's starting to have a heart attack.
We gotta get our
That is the
revenge.
face of someone who's been in asystole for this entire conversation.
Go stand over
That
that...
shocked Pikachu face.
Yeah. Go stand over that den and catch that skulking Rattata, yo. For real? Fine. I got no bones to pick with you.
Despite the fact that you've annoyed us 3 times now.
What is this guy
By the way,
doing?
that's 3 times in the span of like 13 minutes. By the way.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so do I go talk to him then?
No,
They're standing in front of the other 2 dens, so the only
So
the one
this
you can
is
access.
where it's like a simple thing, where they're standing in front of the 2 locations that are able to show the Pokemon the way out. The only other possible way is the last location that you saw the Pokemon.
Okay.
So, put 2 and 2 together, that one is being blocked, the other one is being blocked, and then that means that, yes,
That
correct. That one is the right one. There you go.
You literally can't come out anywhere else because its exits are blocked.
Yep.
Scram.
There you go.
That rat just tell you to fuck off?
I think so.
Told you to scram. Look at them cheeks, bro.
Yeah.
So chubby cheeks, you can squeeze them.
That Raticate, you said that has Super Fang, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So
You are also 5 levels higher than it.
Yeah.
I'll just bite it. Or bug bite it.
Don't bite. Yeah, don't bite. It's dark type. It resists that.
Okay. Hey. Bug bite, though. Oh, well, don't have to worry about it.
Easy.
Get your bitch ass
Easy
out of here.
clap.
Hey, Big Bertha. You defeated all the Pokemon. All right,
I would
well.
potion your. I would potion battery just in case the totem Pokemon tries some nasty shit.
Okay, so, fun fact. Alright? The Rotom Lotto is the most broken thing in this game. Do we want to know why?
Why?
Sure.
It gives you free stats, gives you free money, gives you full heals at any time. If you get the right lotto.
Okay.
I'm getting Celadon Game Corner flashbacks.
Like, but better. Like, these are actual all buffs. There is no loss. Like, that's how it is. So, those buffs that you got, those 2 Rotom boosts, if I remember correctly, they go for every single one of your stats. I think except for evasion.
Go right ahead and sell.
So does that mean it's worth using one before we fight the totem? It's the tab on the left.
A Roto Boost. A Roto Boost.
Yeah, you can only use this. Yeah, it says raises all stats of your battling Pokemon.
Okay.
This can only be happening during battle.
Okay.
Oh, it's a battle item.
Yeah, it's a battle item. So like X defense, X accuracy, like that. If you use them in the past.
Okay, so I don't use it until we start battling?
You don't use it out of combat, you use it in combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if you literally think that one of your Pokemon is going to have a rough time, you give them the boost first, and then you just sweep.
Totem's
Yeah,
dead.
you walk up, you start the fight, and then you give your Pokemon the boost before you do any moves.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this? Feel a piercing gaze that seems to cut right through you. But from where? Yes. Oh, Raticate.
How did you not notice that?
It wasn't on
You're paying
screen.
attention. So, I can understand the reason why that your character doesn't see, because you're paying too close attention to the pretty shiny thing.
I didn't see the Raticate.
That just so happens to be, you know, the thing that you need to collect.
I didn't think the
That's
Raticate
a big
was
Raticate.
there.
Yeah.
Go, tiny bug.
Totem Pokemon are like double the size of like their actual model.
Hold on.
So this Pokemon, if you decide to go back for a second,
Okay.
and take a look at the plus sign, click that plus sign right next to the Raticate in the battling field at the bottom. This is what stats it starts out with.
Okay.
As you can see, it shows a defense upward. that means that it's up by 1 stage. This
Okay.
is what usually happens with all totem Pokemon. Sometimes, depending on how far in the game, there will be 2 that are up. Sometimes the same stats, sometimes 2 different stats. It's very easy to tell just by taking a look at it. But if you know that you have a hard time with a certain type, that usually helps you. You can also like prepare before you actually fight these guys if you really wanted to. So as you can see, it tells you that its super bug bite is super effective against them because it's a dark type as well. If you want, you can use one of the Rotom boosts, which boosts not just the defense but also all of your stats that are available.
Okay.
You will spend a turn using the boost.
You will spend a turn doing it, but it's not really a double-edged sword, but it is at the same time because you're risking whether or not you think that your battery can withstand a hit. Honestly, it's a level 12. Yeah. Honestly, it's a level 16 compared to a level 12 with a boost that's about to happen. So, it can tank at least a hit or 2. Defense, attack, special attack, special defense, speed,
bite,
and then bite. Yeah, okay. Easy.
Calls ally
and then
Pokemon.
It calls on a Pokemon. But, that's not going to matter because what we're going to do is that we're just going to bug bite this motherfucker.
Okay. Just the Rattata?
And then just select the right one?
No, the Raticate.
Okay.
Yeah, hit the Raticate. Kill
There
it
you go.
first.
It stops summoning. Boom. Easy.
And I think the ally runs away.
I think?
Level 13.
Hell yeah.
Mailman, level 16.
This little fucking bug is, like,
Ha! Avoided.
hard carrying us to the island.
He's a powerhouse right now because he has all of his stats boost.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to...
Don't worry, it'll auto-adjust. This isn't the first Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hell yeah, battery soloed this entire trial.
The Totem Raticate.
Congratulations.
Raticate disappeared back into the cave somewhere. What an incredible trainer you are. For you to be able to defeat the totem Pokemon that I had trained up to such a powerful state, I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you have cleared the trial of Ulima. You're a phenomenal trainer. Congratulations, my dude. The Zed Crystal from the pedestal is yours now.
Normalium Zed.
Heyo.
Which means if you give this to a normal type, it can turn one of their moves into a more powerful version of itself.
Trial complete.
You basically do an anime special move with the Zed crystals. That's how it works.
Okay, we're gonna have another special guest.
Received as a normal Zed Crystal.
Yippee!
What? What just
We have
happened?
a new person.
Alright, now if you let a Pokemon that can use a normal type move, hold that.
Do this silly ass dance.
Yeah.
Make an elegant pose like this one, you'll be able to strengthen a normal type move by unleashing Zed Power. Moving right
You gotta
along.
do some Power Ranger shit in order to unlock the Zed crystal.
It's morphin' time.
First, there's one thing I forgot to mention. The totem Pokemon. In every locale where a captain holds his or her trials, you will encounter a particularly strong Pokemon, like Raticate just now. And during battles against such Pokemon, they may summon allies to shore up their offense. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon in Alola are simply more inclined to help one another? Since you have managed to defeat the totem Pokemon and proved yourself, You can now try to catch any of the Pokemon you find here in this cave. In fact, have some Great Balls.
Holy shit.
10 Great Balls. Thank you. So, okay. Okay, you're good? Here.
Oh,
You want us to move chairs?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Here.
I am here.
Welcome.
I think he was muted the whole time.
No, I was just not speaking very loudly.
Oh,
What do
okay.
you see to your
Welcome back.
Pokemon after all their hard work in there?
I miss
We
you.
just completed the first trial.
Nice.
We're done here. I have something interesting I'd like to show you. Come with me to Route 3. Hold on. I want to... Can I even catch something? Can I catch something here now? Great work, kid.
You can start catching Pokemon in this location now, yeah.
You didn't even break a sweat. Shut up.
Yeah.
Good work, kid. Now let's get out of this cave. Hold on. I want to...
I think this counts as a new area.
If you go outwards, yes.
Okay. So I need to go out here?
Yeah.
Looks like an item or something up there, though.
Yeah, that's for,
Oh.
you need the Tauros.
Oh. So he claimed the light of the Zed Crystal as his own, the aid of his Pokemon. People
I
of
will be
Alola.
right back.
Okay. People of Alola overcome these trials willingly to obtain this mysterious power. To gain access to Zed power, is that it? Yeah, depending
What was
on
that?
no one. And nothing but yourself, that is a fine aspiration. Quite different from our tendency to use our technology to solve all of our problems. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is
Soliera?
Soliera, that's it.
Or Solera?
I hate Mozart.
I am Psycho. Psycho. I'm calling him Psycho. Ah, yes, I believe we are expected to greet you with an Alola, is that right?
Normally we just mime basic geography.
We
Or
are in...
geometry.
We are investigating the Zed crystals found here in Alola for our own particular reasons. And they also find those Pokeballs that you use to be most intriguing. Perhaps we will find reason to work together sometime in the future. I would rather
evil.
not.
I'm calling it right now. They're evil.
They just go gadgeted.
Rectangle.
Go gadget. Basic
New encounter.
geometrical shape.
A Zubat.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, I actually don't mind that
Oh, yeah.
encounter.
You gotta eat that bug.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's level 9.
Yeah.
Spark. We have Spark
use,
now.
Use
Bite.
Bug bite.
It's not very
Bug
effective.
bite.
I know. It's not very
You
effective.
know, kill it.
Okay.
It's level 9 compared to level 17. You can literally pick anything and it'll work.
Okay.
Oh. Most of the time.
The goal here is to not kill it, because we're going to catch it.
Bug bite. Okay. Well, one more of these should suffice. Okay.
Yeah. That's as good as you're getting.
Okay.
Quit farting on our bug.
Zubat called for help.
I don't
Oh,
know if
God
you can
damn it.
catch something while there's a second one.
Can't catch a second one. I mean, can't catch one while there's a second one out.
So we would have to kill the other
you-
one then.
Yeah, just use.
So just turn and spark the second one.
Yeah, spark the other one.
The left one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, out of here.
Rest of your team. Hello. Absorb. Good job. All right. Oops. Great ball.
There you go.
I have 10 of them. I can use a great ball. 15 of them. Yo, Zubat was caught. Experience points, XP share. Big Top, grade level 17. Kansas, grade level 16. Hey! Whoa. Big Top's evolving.
Man, these animations just keep getting more and more elaborate every time.
Evolved into Brion.
It only looks even dumber.
Oh, just wait till you see Primarina.
Circus Seal.
Brion's data will be Circus Heel.
It's basically a circus seal.
Okay.
It's like someone took a dog and a circus seal and combined them together.
Why don't you check out what kind of new Pokemon your pal evolved to, eh, bucko? It attacks by smacking its enemies with the exploding water balloons that it creates. Okay. Hey, Zubat. I actually like Zubat. What it is that you got, pal? Their skin is so thin that they'll be burned if sunlight hits them. When it gets cold out, they gather together to warm one another's body. They'll be burned if sunlight hits them. Dracula?
I think that's the implication.
Yeah. I think Dracula fits.
But hey, Crobat is a really good Pokemon, so...
Oops. I know a lot of people just get really tired of Zubats because of caves, but I actually like the Pokemon. Send to a box or add to party. If we're gonna have
Do we really need Mailman right now?
That's the Wingull.
Yeah, we have a lot of water types.
So maybe we should switch it up a little. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Mailman?
You're still a lot of electric weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dracula.
Yeah, but at least we remove that grass weakness from one of this.
Ah! You a-hole. Rattata. I like the Alolan Rattatas with like the mustache.
And they get the big fat cheeks when they evolve into Eradicate. Besides, Zubat is a much better catch than a Rattata anyway.
Morgana grew to level 17. Morgana wants to learn the move Feint Attack. What does it do? The user approaches a target disarmingly, then throws a sucker punch. This attack never misses. Okay.
That's a very dark type move. We're really gonna use fucking Fury Swipes?
It has a
We're not
power...
really gonna be using Pursuit either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
True. Pursuit is kind of situational at best.
Alright. You want to get rid of Pursuit then?
Probably.
Well, what's Pursuit's power?
It's power 40, accuracy 100.
But it
80
requires
if they're switching out.
80 of the
requires the target to be switching out, right?
The power of this attack
Oh,
move is
yeah.
doubled if it's used on a target that's switching out of battle. So if they're switching out, that power would be 80.
Yeah, but only if they're switching out. Otherwise, it's just a mid-range
And then-
kind of shitty move.
Fury Swipes is power 18, accuracy 80. So, I mean, we could keep Pursuit around in case, like, it does come up that we need it. Or we could just get rid of it. I just don't really see myself using Fury Swipes much.
Okay. If you don't see yourself using it, then there's no point in having it.
Yeah. And learn Feint Attack. Alright. Let's get out of here. I need to heal up. Up. A Diglett. That's ground.
Hey, that's the Alolan one with the funny hair.
It's He-Man.
Any of our wide array of water options.
Yeah. Big top. Flying would also be good against. So if we kept in Mailman, we could have dealt with the Diglett. Because I believe flying is good against ground. Or that works. Water's also effective against it. Can I get out of here, please? Oh my god.
No.
No.
Trapped in here forever. A Noibat.
Oh. That
Oh,
sucks.
man.
Is that a rare?
Noivern
encounter?
is so good.
Way better
Well,
than
it's the
Zubat.
rare encounter, so there was a very low chance of you actually getting that.
Wild
so...
Noibat frisked
And
battery.
it taunts us with it.
Yep.
Don't you have an ice move? Somebody has an ice move.
I have Big Top has a nice
Not
move.
that it matters. You know, I'm overthinking the shit out of this. It's level 9.
Yeah. I could
Yeah,
probably
just beat the hell out of it.
just bug bite it.
Bug bite it, yeah.
What type is Noibat?
I believe he's
Dragon.
dragon.
Not very
Dragon
effective.
flying out.
Dragon D nuts.
It's dragon flying. That's why it wasn't very effective.
Oh god damn it. It's helped didn't appear. Screw you.
No friends.
Yeah. Meow, meow. Buy better Pokemon.
Hey man.
That sucks. Man, fuck Zubat.
Yeah.
I take back everything I said 5 minutes ago. Fuck Zubat.
Can we rename him to worst choice?
Well, I didn't know there's a
Shit option?
What is wrong with Zubat?
Objectively incorrect.
He's like cookies
Hey,
just made with
Crobat's
flour.
really good.
Not a Noivern.
Greetings,
I mean,
Captain Alina.
Noivern also isn't that strong compared to Zubat. I mean, not Zubat, Crobat.
These barricades help mark areas where particularly strong Pokemon can be found. Anyone can pass through them. Of course, they're escorted by a strong trainer. I think Zubat, Golbat, Crobat is underrated, honestly.
Yeah. It's just usually you end up with better options. Or ones that you like more.
You ready?
So they don't end up getting used very often.
Hold the power of a captain. What the hell?
The power of a captain to make a gesture and then have this guy move the barricade for me.
Voila, your world just got a little bigger. I am the only captain here on Mele Mele Island, meaning my trial is the only one here. So there's gonna be one trial, and be a trial
At
per
least.
island.
I think the other ones have multiple on them.
Now that you've cleared the trial, please inform our island Kahuna, Hala. So do you have to do the trials before the Kahuna?
Mhm.
Yeah, before you get to challenge the Kahuna. The Kahunas are kind of like the gym leaders, in a sense. So you have to do all of the gym trainers, or in this case, the trial captains, before you can get to the gym leader.
Hey there, my dude. Ooh, looking at the expression on Iliman's face, I'd say you cleared your first trial, yeah? Best I Guess I better give you a little reward. Town learned about Zed power. Ooh. Start off by selecting a compatible Zed crystal from the Zed crystal's pocket in your bag, yeah? Then use the Zed crystal you chose on a Pokemon. Zed crystals are compatible with a Pokemon if it knows a move of the same type as the crystal. Have your Pokemon hold Zed crystals and you'll be able to use Zed power in battles. And don't worry, you can use your Zed crystals over and over on as many Pokemon as you want. Excuse me. Watch and learn, cousin. So now, he's gonna show us how Zed crystals learn in battle. A Growlithe.
Man, we could have caught a Growlithe on this route.
Damn it. Okay. Break. So it only works on.
Lear? Who the fuck is out here using Zed Lear?
Dude's freak. You have to go gadget
Watch.
for it to work.
Watch what it does.
Breakneck Blade. Damn!
I still think the funniest Zed move in the entire game is Twinkle Tackle.
Phew. Zed powers heap all of a trainer's feelings onto a Pokemon, yeah? Which totally wears you out. Using Zed power once per battle is all the team can handle, yeah? Oh, so is that why you've been looking so ragged, Professor? Damn.
No, dude, that's the booze and the cocaine.
No, it's like I was hit with amnesia. I forgot that I lost Lily somewhere on Route 3. Think you could spare some time to help me look for her, my dude? I don't care. You could also look around where I think she might have wandered off to. Thanks, cousin. Split up and find her, yeah? But I want to... Can I heal my Pokemon first? Thank you.
I've been hitting the booger sugar like it's 1988, cuz.
Use my map and have some useful features. Okay.
I haven't slept in
You have
7 days.
no idea. You have no idea how much Sneef I've hoovered.
If you can look for Lily for me, I'm gonna have to crack some more nose beers. Later.
What does this say? Route 3, watch
Yeah,
out
you go
for
look
flying
for Lily. I
Pokemon
gotta
around.
get back to the lab. I got. You go look for Lily. I gotta get back to the lab. I got a Four Loko and a bump waiting for me.
Route 3, this is where we caught Kansas, right?
No, that was Route 2. This is a new. This is a new route.
Oh, this is a new area. A Spearow.
That's not bad. Fearo's pretty good. Bad choice. Bad choice.
I'm just
Yeah,
checking.
it should be on the yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I could probably...
You could probably get away with a bite.
A bite? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
effective. And it's only a 4-level difference. Alright, let's bite it. Leer.
That's defense down.
Yeah, no, I know.
On stage.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's... Oops. Oh, damn it. Eat a... Alright, I guess I'll use
I
a
would
grape.
get a battery out of there
I could also just use a great ball.
because I believe it knows Peck at this level,
Yeah.
and that could hurt.
Spearow's first move is Peck.
Okay.
So it is super effective against battery.
So do you want me to
So,
switch out?
Swap battery out, then use the great ball.
Okay. Just in case it
Yeah,
gets out.
just in case it crits or
Alright.
something.
Big
Big
top.
top or big
But,
bird,
like,
both
big-
fine.
Yeah, one of those two will work.
Big top can take a pack.
Yeah, Big Top will be fine.
Seems to be only using status moves, though. I know it has pack. Oh, god damn it.
Well, you can just obliterate its help and then throw
Its
the
help
Great
didn't
Ball at it.
appear.
This is the single most infuriating mechanic in Sun and Moon, and I hated it back when I played Moon, and I hate it again now.
Oh, the help feature?
Yeah.
It was the... So, the calling feature was the exchange for trying to get a shiny. You were able to see the Pokemon instead of encountering a reset chance of getting the shiny chance. So what happens is that each time that they call for a new buddy, they the percentage technically goes up.
Name him Jeek.
Jeek?
Jeek Spiro.
Ah! J...
E-A-K.
K-E-E-K.
Jeek. I like it.
That works too.
I'm sorry? I thought you
I
said
said,
J-E-A-K.
Oh, whatever.
I said E-E, but either way, it works. It gets the point across.
Okay.
You know what I find annoying? Spiro's a sparrow.
Mm-hmm.
Starly's a starling.
Yeah.
Pidgey
Yeah.
is not a pigeon.
Nope.
Okay.
PETA is a pigeon.
Alright. Should we add to the party or send to a box?
Again, I have to defer to the party. Meaning, check your
Ooh.
party, see what it is.
Well, it's the Furfro, the Zubat, the Zorua, the Brio, and the Slowbro, or the Slowpoke, and Battery.
So, we
The
are
the
still
Grubbin.
very heavy on electric weakness with
Mhm.
all three of these. So,
Dark
with
type
Big
is
Bertha,
kind of
Big
niche.
Top, and Dracula.
Yeah, Dark type's a little niche.
But it's really kind of silly to have two flying types.
And Crobat is probably better
You will
than...
have 4 Pokemon that are either weak to or 4 times weak to electric.
Yeah, there's not much
And
we can do
two-
about that, though.
I mean, my opinion, yes and no. But, like, we can just not have them in the party. But also, like, we're not going to use Dracula, and most likely Big Top is going to be gone.
I mean...
Unless we want to keep them along with Big Bertha. Because I don't think Dracula is going to help our cause with the electric weakness. He's going to hinder
No, but-
us.
No.
Crobat knows some really good shit and has good stats.
Is that
Yeah.
what the first gym is? Electric?
No, it would be fighting, so Dracula would be better. But we
It's,
also...
Spiro
flying
would be
poison,
better than
right?
that.
It's flying poison, but, like, we also gotta remember that, like, we have a Big Top that knows Fairy type move. So, with it being, like, a level 17, they're probably, like, 15 to 17.
Mhm.
He either one-shots or two-shots.
Wait, Fairy type? Against
Yeah.
fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Top has disarming voice. Oh, well, I didn't mean
Yeah,
to send Big Top
I
to the
know.
box. I meant to just check what he has.
Oops.
Oh well. I can
Well,
just
you
always,
know where the Pokemon Center is.
Yep. I can always go back and
you
change
have the
that.
Pokemon Center close by, so you can always go back. I don't know. I just think that I don't know. This is also me being like,
That little PC in the
Over.
corner there.
yeah. This is also me being over thoughtful, because of the fact of we have so many water types, and there are going to be so many more water types.
I don't think the electric trial is until, like, the third island.
I think so as well. But it's more so the fact that I forget whether or not you have EXP candies in this game. Because if you don't, then we're going to need to grind whoever is going to cover our electric weakness a long way.
Yeah.
As far as I know, right now, Battery, Morgana, and Kansas are not affected by electric weakness.
but we have Big Bertha, we have ZZ Top, and we have Dracula that are all weak to electric.
True.
Who's
So we
these
just don't use
I
them.
think he's just.
Oh, big.
Alright, so do we? So was the consensus that we put Dracula in the box?
I mean,
I say keep Dracula if we're gonna keep any of the flying type
Okay.
Pokemon.
well, right now,
Yeah,
just my own thing.
Firo is good, but
If there's a fighting gym coming up, Spearow is far better than Zubat. It's a fighting gym.
what does Dracula
Zubat doesn't
have
have any
in the way
flying
it
moves.
moves?
I'm sorry, what?
But
Tim?
could have bug or poison.
What, Fury attack.
What does Dracula have in the way it moves?
Hold on, let me check.
It has absorb.
Absorb, supersonic, and astonish.
So level 13 is when Zubat will learn its first flying type move, which will be a 60 compared to, if I remember correctly, Spearow's level 1 move, which is
Peck.
Peck.
Peck is a 40, isn't it?
Yeah, Peck is 40. At least that's what I think it is in this game mode.
Okay.
35. They reduced it by 5.
Okay. So so the flying move that Dracula will learn is stronger than what Beak will learn.
Yeah.
I just did some scouting ahead.
Okay.
I think we're overreacting. Until the 5th trial captain, which is way later in the game, there's literally one electric Pokemon that we have to worry about amongst any of the Kahunas or trial captains.
I'm more worried about when we finally get to that.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
location.
talking way down the line. I'm sure
That's
we'll have
trials
something by
from
then.
now.
Yeah.
It's the third to last trial of a game that has electric type.
Yeah, it's the fat kid with all the Vicavolts.
Soft
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just keep Dracula then in the box.
I think
I mean-
Dracula's gonna be our better bet.
I meant in the party.
Okay.
Check one more time.
I meant to say in the party.
Yeah.
I think there's
Okay.
one.
So apparently, Spearow learns more moves that are the same power later. That are the same. Like at level 15, he knows Aerial Ace, which is completely different from the Fire Red Leaf Green that I've been playing for the last few days.
Hey, I've been playing
So
that too.
Yeah.
Aerial Ace is completely new. I completely forgot that it learns that. Apparently, it also knows Mirror Move, which doesn't usually happen until way later. And then at level 20, it literally evolves. And then once it evolves, then it's more so the fact of level 23. It knows in Assurance, then Agility, Focus Energy, Roost, Drill Peck, and then Drill Run. Drill Peck is the one of the strongest flying type moves in the game besides Brave Bird, and Brave Bird is only given to those that are learned by TM in this game mode. In this game, sorry. Compared to Zubat, that has the most type coverage later in the game, due to the fact that at level 22 it evolves.
With high friendship again after that.
Yeah, which is then high friendship, which we're literally doing right now with keeping it in the party. Once it hits level 22, by then it will know Wing Attack, you switch Supersonic with Confuse Ray, which is 100% instead of a 55. And Air Cutter, which you can choose whether to give up Wing Attack or not for the high crit chance instead. But honestly, Wing Attack is just easier and better. Once it hits level 27 is when it starts to get to the more powerful moves, because at 27 it learns Poison Fang, which has a high chance for it to basically give damage and Toxic at the same time.
Okay.
So it's a 2-in-1.
Toxic or poisoned? Because they are different.
Coming up on 2 hours.
The move Toxic. So there's two different types
Oh,
of poison effects. There is regular poison, which is usually stuff like poison powder and spore. And then there's badly poison, which you get from Toxic, that actually increases the damage per round that it's stayed in. This is Toxic version of poison. So 27, it learns one of the strongest poison moves in the game, because it literally deals stab damage as well as has a high chance to badly poison. Then at level 35, it learns the best bug move in the game to date with level 35 Leech Life, which is now at level 80 and still, not level 80, has 80 power instead of its original 20, where literally Absorb and Leech Life literally swapped power levels. Then we have Haze, which, you know, all of you know because of my little trick with Jacob. Venoshock, which, you know, everyone should know what Venoshock does, because if the target is badly poisoned, it does double damage. Air Slash,
Poison
which
Fang,
is...
Venoshock.
Yeah, exactly. Air Slash, which is the chance to make the target flinch in exchange for 75 damage towards the target as well. And then, which surprises me the most, level 51 of Quick Guard. Which, in all honesty, I'm surprised it even knows as a gold bet, because that shit wild that it even knows that.
Quick
At
Guard?
level up. Yeah. Quick Guard pretty much protects the user and its allies from priority moves. So it pretty much stops Quick Attack, Extreme Speed, first impression, all those moves from dealing damage to you. If it hits you with a non-priority move, the damage goes through. So, for example, if what's it called? If Crobat uses Quick Guard, and you want to use a priority move like Aqua Jet on your Primarina, Aqua Jet's not going to do anything due to the fact that it's protected by the fact that Quick Guard is up. Its priority is higher than Protect. It's higher than Aqua Jet. It's higher than First Impression.
It also seems to me that after Generation 5, they changed it so its power no longer, its accuracy no longer decreases with consecutive uses.
Yeah, exactly.
When like moves like Protect.
Yeah.
Because, like, wide guard can also be used in conjunction with it.
Yeah, this is the reason why that I love Crobat so much, especially in the later games, because you literally have someone that is super fast and super high damage late game. It's the reason why that in what's it called? In Johto region, it was highly sought after because people saw the power that could be brought with a high speed, high damage.
It was one of the few Johto mons that didn't have absolutely abysmal stats.
Yeah. Oh, and at level up, just to put more salt in the wound, it knows Cross Poison. Cross Poison does two things. Well, three things, technically. High damage with a base of 70. 100 accuracy. Has a chance to poison. Just regular poison, so not toxic level poison. And crit hits land more easily. So
it's easier to crit on a cross poison,
yeah,
poison
exactly.
them, and do a shitload of damage at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if we need to keep any mon that is a flying type, I suggest keep the Zubat to be able to just remotely get a Crobat on our side.
If you're grinding, you should put the Zubat up front.
Okay.
Just him running around is already giving him what he needs because they made it easier for friendship to happen in this game.
Yeah.
Like insanely easier because it also goes up with each level, even if they're not outside of the party. I mean, not outside, but like inside the party without actually being out on the battlefield. Because they're getting the same XP like they actually did fight in the battle. So
You could put Dracula up front.
yeah, it'd be a little bit faster, but not like a super high margin. But like it's high enough to be able to matter that like almost as soon as level 22 hits, level 23 he would immediately evolve if you win enough battles and just walk around, even run around, even.
That thing is bug type. Hit it with You don't actually
you can
have
always
a whole lot.
you can always switch out. Astonish is your best move here,
Yeah.
but like it's also a level 9 Q-to-Fly, and Q-to-Fly is awful at its defenses.
Okay.
It's one of the worst defensive Pokemon in the
Rabombi,
game.
please survive this. Rabombi
Yeah.
did not survive that.
Yeah, no. Like,
Have you seen that clip?
yeah, it's probably like worse than that clip. Like, so if I had to give it like a thing, it's like using Arceus versus the Rombi. Like even worse than that. Like Arceus Arceus uses judgment, and you're like, Rombi, please survive this. It's obliterated.
I mean, Necrozma did basically Spirit Bomb that Rabombi, though, so...
Yeah. Give it a shot, you know?
Let him stretch his leg.
Yeah.
Damn, alright.
Yeah.
Hey, Dracula, you're level 11.
Froze high defense.
Hey, Dracula and Bite.
Dracula learned Bite.
Yeah, there you go.
You level. Everyone level.
That's the Sun and Moon XP share doing its job.
Yep.
Eh.
Hey, it makes grinding easier.
Yep.
Eh.
Kansas seems to have these things.
That's because Kansas is a straight normal type, and there's not a lot that directly affects normal types in a super effective way. It's basically just fighting.
Ha! Smeargle.
Hey, by the way, fun fact. Guess the 3 Pokemon that are able to use Transform.
Ditto.
Smeargle, Ditto.
I don't know the last
Oh,
Mew.
Kecleon, I'm pretty sure.
Winner, chicken dinner. James got it.
Oh.
Now with that, excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom.
one. You?
Ditto, Smeargle, and Mew.
Oh. In Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke, I was watching Kecleon transform into a different type. Oh.
That's different.
Oh.
It changed its type. It didn't change its form.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's neat.
Catch?
Change it to the type of the last move that hit it.
Oh, it learned Absorb. By the...
Yeah, so that's how Smeargle... That's why Smeargle is different from Ditto.
Okay.
It doesn't directly copy, but it can copy your entire moveset if you go through all of it, and it just sketches it.
Bite is also effective.
And Astonish is not, because it's a normal type.
We put something stronger in there, maybe. Oh no, we can do it.
Yeah, a couple more bites could probably... Maybe even one more if we crit. Oh yeah, one more of those could do.
Smeargle is a neat little Pokemon. It was one of the Gen 2 Johto mons. And it was kind of forgotten about for a while because, well, let's be honest, a lot of the Gen 2 stuff was forgotten about for a while because Gold, Silver, and Crystal didn't do a great job of incorporating their new Pokemon very well. You don't get a lot of them until almost the end of the game, and a lot of them have really bad stats. So it's like one of those kind of just, they didn't implement it very well, and their reputation suffered as a result. Which sucks, because there's a lot of really interesting Pokemon in Johto.
Oh, that did not do a lot.
No. Bite will do.
Ow.
That's because Absorb was reduced to 20 power. They swapped Absorb and Leech Life.
Oh, god damn it. Huh. Dumbass.
Friendless bitch. Right. So what are we doing next? What's our next objective?
To go find Lily, but we're approaching 2 hours, so we were just grinding, and then we were gonna call it.
Okay.
We're gonna call it here tonight.
Well, we want to wait till Vince gets back.
Let's all bail and jump out of the call before Vince gets back.
Yeah. Just end stream and then just everyone leave.
Yeah, just get back. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Where did everyone go?
And then we gaslight him and tell him we were never in a call.
Well, where'd you guys go? We were never.
Dude, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
We just got back. We went to Walmart.
Yeah, we went for a drive. Alright, so maybe
We didn't stream tonight.
Ultra Moon, that's not part 3. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Do that one of these times. I wanna. Oh, pursuit! Crap, forgot about that. Okay. Forgot the young goose had pursuit.
shit right, Tommy.
I wanna test out icy wind.
Bros, nerd.
Damn. I one-shot it. Okay, guess I'm going back to the Pokemon Center. Didn't do like that much, but I want to be topped off health if I'm grinding Dracula. Ooh, battery. Battery has spark. But most things that he has not very effective against it. Oh! Candace was the one who was tackling these things.
Oh, we are dust in the wind, dude.
Dust.
Dust. Wind. Dude.
Oh, you paralyzed me, you a-hole. Didn't stop me from tackling, though. Ah. Oh, come on, Kansas.
I love how there's so much real estate for the paralysis thing, and they decided to overlay it on top of the level.
Kansas.
Dog, you gotta be kidding me right now. The fucking Pokemon status move special.
Kansas. It's healing itself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Put an end to this misery.
Does the Pokemon Center cure its paralysis?
Yes.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Any status condition, any lost health, anything, the Pokemon Center will heal it back.
Okay.
The only thing that we can't have it do is heal our Pokemon from death, because they permadie here.
You have to go to the lab computer before we go to the center.
You want to switch spots
No,
with Dex
you-
so I can do the...
They're
Sure.
dead.
Yeah, you have to go to the computer before we.
I say we just keep our dead Pokemon in a box instead of getting rid of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we just keep them. They're dead.
If they die, we can keep them. But
Yeah.
Alright, ghouls and ghouls. We're gonna
It's about that time.
put this one in the books for tonight. Vince, hang around for a second after I end the stream. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Big K's streaming.
Yeah, that's who I'm raiding. He's playing that Crimson Desert game.
Ah. Yes, I know that. It's the game that I've been trying to play for several days now, but haven't been able to because of reasons.
We'll get on
Sounds ominous.
Well,
big
the
nerd.
reasons are because that the things that have happened are more important than playing a game.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
Shit gets in the way.
All right. Alrighty, here we go. Anyway,
Yeah, the
thanks for
horse
joining
is
us,
here.
folks.
Bye-bye.
We'll be back hopefully soon. Until then, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.